What's up, everybody? It's Buffalo Ben 15 Golf back at it again. And today we return to the Pine Trace Golf Club in Rochester Hills, Michigan for the back nine. It was a roller coaster of a back nine, to say the least. Starting off with a gale force wind, downwind, a big storm was coming. Group and I decided to try to get one more hole in just because it was downwind, and I take advantage of this tee shot. I almost get it on the green.
We'll see.
So just going to have a short chip shot onto the green here. 316-yard par 4 uphill. Honestly, probably played closer to the true yardage just because it was downwind, kind of canceling the uphill effect. We shot a 43 plus 7 on the front nine. Didn't play all that great. I've done worse on this course before, so I mean, it's better than a 50 like I got a year and 3 months ago. And yeah, as you can see, trying to get in as quick as we can. Tap in for par. And then I head in under their tent to wait out the storm. So I'm under their tent right now, and I'm gonna wait this out. I might have to come back tomorrow. I might get a rain check, and then you guys will see me here tomorrow morning. But we're currently 7 over through 10. After that par on 10. So we're fighting back. We're fighting our way back into this round. Still got a slight chance to break 80. You guys know I want to. All right, I'll update you guys in a bit. Yeah, guys, it's freaking ridiculous out there. Look at a river on the cart path going on right now. I'm not sure if I'll be able to finish today. Well, I've been in here for about 20 minutes, and it looks like the rain is lightening up quite a bit. Got still 2 more hours before it gets dark. I think we're good to go. All right, so the rain is pretty much over. It's pretty much behind us now. I'll give you guys a look in a second. Yeah, all the clouds are east of us now. So I'm gonna head back out there and try to finish the round. There's lots of water, so I think we're gonna play lift, clean, and place the rest of the day. But hey, it is what it is. So I head back out there after about 25 minutes of rain delay, and the course was saturated beyond belief. The conditions were nowhere similar to what I played on holes 1 through 10. And now that I'm thinking back on this round, I'm thinking maybe it would have been a better idea to take a rain check, but I felt like I was in a pretty good groove. I was 1 over on the last 5 holes, holes 6 through 10, with the bogey being on handicap hole number 3. So I felt like I was in a pretty good groove, and I was really getting going, so I decided to keep going. Didn't work out for me on that tee shot. I ended up going into the drink, and then I hit this. And what do I do?
Look at that.
What do I do? After it goes in the hazard, have to take a penalty drop for my third and a par 4. What do? I stick it to 4 feet like I was on the green already in 2 or something like that. So we got this 4-footer here. You know it doesn't count if you don't make the putt. But we make the putt. Oh my gosh. It happens in the blink of an eye, guys. Momentum of a hole around can change like that. So, boom! You can tell that I'm really excited that I was able to bounce back from the penalty. 1 over on the last 6 holes. We are at 7 over. Still a slight chance to break 80. We'd have to par out. Even through the last 7 holes would give us 79. So don't count me out just yet. I've done crazier things. So I hit a pretty lousy tee shot. I hook a 5-wood like I do often. I'm
I'm trying to fix it. I've been to the range in the past week and a half or so, and I've tried to fix that. And when I'm looking at my video, I feel like my club head is too far on the outside, and I'm coming in with a square face, but because my club face is outside, that just changes my swing plane to the left of my target, which is why I pull hook everything. So I've really been trying to fix that lately. And you guys are going to see in my next video that I do a slightly better job of it. So just saturated ground, hit a couple lousy partial wedge shots. It was a hard adjustment to make mid-round. So I'm not exactly sure what to do here. The hole is resting in casual water. I don't know. I don't know what the rule is. So I get up to the green. I saw that there was standing water on the green from the fairway, but I didn't know that the hole was in it. So this was a really strange shot. Golf is a crazy game, guys. Like I've said, I've hit shots left-handed up against fences. I've hit shots where the ball's half submerged in water.
Just take a gimme.
I mean, here's another shot where it's going to be half submerged in water. So I actually did a pretty good job adjusting to this. I was able to use the water to kind of hit a little bit more of an aggressive chip shot. If the ground had been dry, then that ball probably would have rolled a good 10 feet past the pin, but instead I'm able to just tap in for bogey. So, I don't know.
What the rule is for that.
I was able to putt through
the course how
water
I found
okay.
it.
I just gave it I just acted as if it was like 3 times as long as it was, and it went in. So, play the course as you find it, I guess. So, that was weird. I don't think I've ever seen that on a golf course before, while I'm playing anyway. So, off to the 13th hole, 181-yard par 3. And the reason I didn't have shot tracer on was because of that tree hanging out on that right side.
Kick back over.
Yeah. And if you, I don't know if you could see it, but you heard me say what a terrible bounce. It bounced backwards and to the left. It came back towards me. So instead of having a manageable greenside shot, if it had just dropped straight down, I had this chip in some super saturated ground, and that I just chunked the hell out of it. So now I'm in a bunker that got all the sand blasted out of it by the rain. So now it's basically just a clay pit. So, I mean, please do not blame Pine Trace for the bad bunkers. They keep their bunkers in good shape. They're small pop bunkers, and they keep them in good shape. Most of the bunkers are pretty deep. So, I do, honestly, out of that bunker, I hit an okay shot. So, we've got a chance to save bogey with this. I would say this is maybe 12, 13 feet.
Oh, you gotta be.
Cardinal sin of putting. I leave it short. That's a double. Now we're 10 over. 79's not happening. Well, I mean, I guess it's still good that I have, like, eagle both par 5s. But after that boom drive, we've given ourselves a chance to eagle this par 5. We got 245 in to the pin. I hit a 3-wood. I hit it really well. I didn't think I could actually get it there. I was trying to land it just short of that bunker that you see on the right side of your screen. There were some guys on the green. I didn't think I could actually get it there. And when I got up there, they told me, hey, dude, you almost hit our cart. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry about that. I didn't think I could make it. So, I mean, I spent like 3 minutes walking up and down the hazard on 11 because I knew that my ball plugged in the hazard. Because I didn't see a splash, but I knew that it was in the hazard because it plugged like into the bank. And then we hit this excellent chip shot as I was so rudely interrupted by my good chipping with my pitching wedge. I don't often chip or pitch with my lower lofted wedges in like 9-iron. Lately, I've been trying that some more, trying to get better at it. And as you can see here, it worked. Wedge worthy with the pitching wedge. I don't think you've ever seen that on the channel before. So heading into 15 at 10 over still, 352 yards, pretty short par 4, but a big old dog leg to the left. Have about 85 yards in, and I finally hit a good partial wedge. So we're going to have a 20-foot birdie putt just to get back to single digits over par. That was my goal. After the double bogey on 13, my goal was to finish under double digits over par because I knew I could get a birdie on 14 because I had actually gotten a birdie on 14 the last time I played it. So that third chip shot, I mean, I just put myself in a bad spot. There's nothing I could do. I tried to judge the rough bounce as best as I could, and it just didn't work. So 2-putt par, made short work of that hole. Off to the second of 2 par 5s on the back 9, 519. And I make this one pretty manageable as well. 255 in, got a 3-wood. Well, 255 is a straight shot to the pin, but as you can see that little pine tree sticking out, the green is like right through there. So I had to hit a big old hook. I wanted to hit a big old hook and just let it run down to the bottom of the fairway right before the bunkers. And I actually accomplish it.
Nice little low draw there.
Sometimes the hook comes in handy, everyone. So, got 50-yard pitch shot here to a back pin. You do not want to be long of this green because the whole green slopes from back right to front left. I thought I hit this a little bit too firm. As you see, I try to see where it is on the green. I couldn't see it even when I jumped up. But when I get up there, I'm in a pretty good spot. Pin high to the right. Although this putt is a big sloping putt. Slopes straight left. Yeah, look at how big that slope was. I tried my absolute best to get a good line and speed combination, and I almost drain it. So now just this little 3.5-foot knee knocker here for par. So I've done okay from this distance today. Let's see if I can make another one. Okay, it's in. Side pocket. Hole's 4 1/4 inches wide. You can use the entire thing. All right, so we stay at 10 over. 3 straight pars after the double. Feeling good. Like I said, I felt like I was in a good groove. Last time I played here, I shot an 89. Almost didn't break 90. Today we're not threatened by 90. Even if I were to blow up a little bit on these last 2 holes. 196-yard par 3, 17th down the hill. Getting really dark out now. So, I mean, I know it didn't look that dark from the camera, but after about 80 yards of flight, I couldn't see the ball anymore as it touched down just short of the
play
green.
in the water. Oh, it's wedge-worthy.
Then I hit that awesome chip shot, using the puddle to stop the ball
Let's do it one more time.
quickly, and it's a wedge-worthy tap-in par from 196 out. Yeah, good stuff, guys. So it's currently 9:15, 418 par 4 to finish the day. Needed one more good drive, and I snap hook it into the wetlands. So then I go up and drop at the forward tee box. Plays 278 from the forward tee box. So I just told myself, try to make bogey. Because, I mean, there's a creek about 60 yards out from the screen. So I wasn't going to go for it. It was just too risky. I was not going to make a quadruple bogey to finish the day, okay? I was not going to do that to myself. So I hit a really good 5-iron, about 190, just barely rolled through the fairway. The fairway ends pretty quickly before the creek. So then I have a little partial wedge, just in time for one more chunk shot. So there you go. So getting really dark out now. As you can see, the camera is having a very hard time picking me up. You can see the fireflies zooming around me. What a way to end a round of golf, right? So I hit a pretty good chip shot there. It's really dark out. There's a group behind me. They were really wanting to get in their last hole as well, so I just decided, you know what? We're going to take a wedge worthy. Why not? I've been good from this range today.
There you go, guys.
And I'm getting better at it. Hey, I'm getting quite good at those wedge worthies, guys. You never know when that might come in handy, like on the collar of a green or something. Not that I'm trying to justify it, because I know it's stupid and I would never do that in a tournament. But I don't know. I could barely see. I just wanted to get out of there before I got any more bug bites. I felt like a meth addict. I was scratching so much. So, 84, not bad. I know on any other course I'd probably be pretty disappointed, but Pine Trace has given me a lot of crap in the last few times that I played it. This is the best score that I've ever shot there. I shot 12 putts on the back nine somehow. 26 total putts. We had a great putting day. So, I don't know. Only one 3-putt, which is on the front nine. So, overall, not a terrible day of golf. I was looking at the scorecard right now. 1, 2, 2. I was 4 over on the 5 par 3s. Actually, that's not too impressive. I thought I did better than that. It was that double on 13 that got me. 3 penalty strokes. Got to do better than that. That's not as bad as some other videos you've seen. Remember, Captain's Club, I had 7. So that was really bad. At least that didn't happen today. I'm looking at the card. Only 2 greens in regulation for the entire day. That needs to improve. Although the 26 putts does suggest that I did have a lot of good chip shots, which I did. I'm trying to count up all the wedge-worthy chip shots that I had. Number 3 was a wedge-worthy. Number 6 was a wedge-worthy. Number 12 was a wedge-worthy. I don't know, I had like 4 or 5 of them. So, that's pretty impressive, I guess. Game is getting better. ever so slowly but surely. I'm looking at the scorecard. One more thing I want to point out, because I actually saw some guys that I remember playing with in high school tournaments at a tournament that the course that I work at was hosting today. And I saw Lance, I saw Akshay, that you've seen Lance before on the channel, in that tournament golf vlog. And I asked him, what did he shoot the first day of the 2-day tournament that the course that I work at was hosting? And he told me 84. And then I asked him these two questions. How many holes did you have that were double bogey or worse? And how many putts inside of 10 feet did you miss? I always ask myself those two questions after I fail to break 80 and try to see how close I was, how easily fixable it could have been. So I'm looking at the card right now. I've got it up for you guys again. I have double bogey on 1, double bogey on 4, and I believe that's it for doubles on the front. Yeah, because I went double bogey, bogey, par, double bogey, bogey, par, 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 bogey. Then I had a double on 13 and on 18. So that's 4 strokes, 4 holes double bogey or worse. Hypothetically speaking, let's just say I made bogey on all those 4 holes. That's already an 80. So you could see that I'm close, and just also just give me back 1 putt inside 10 feet that I missed. I remember I missed a 6-footer on 4, so bogeys on all the double holes and 1 more made putt inside of 10 feet, and I broke 80. So to all of you out there that are struggling to break 80, ask yourself those 2 questions after you play around, and you might just find out that you're closer than you think. It's something that I didn't learn about until, well, something I didn't seriously start thinking about until the beginning of last golf season, like spring 2020. And I credit that mentality of, okay, try to find out how many holes you got double bogey or worse and how many putts inside of 10 feet you missed. Sometimes you can get into the 70s alone after you deduct the double bogey or worse holes. So, and that almost happened today. I would have shot 80 on the nose. So, just that kind of statistical stuff. Hopefully you guys weren't bored to death with me explaining all of that. I know this video is getting super long, so it's getting pretty late too. I'm filming a course vlog at Sylvan Glen pretty soon. There's also a new course that I've never played that I'm going to be playing on the channel next vlog. I'm not going to give you the name, although I do recommend it a lot. So this is Buffalo Ben 15 signing off. Have a good day, everyone.